Don't keep cash in this bank, turn it into assets before inflation eats its value. Cash looks trustworthy and safe, so most people choose to hold it. But when cash stays still, its value quietly shrinks over time. The same cash now buys less than it did before. Assets don't stay still, they move with prices and protect value. So in this video, let's explore which assets are much safer and more practical than cash. To understand this clearly, let's move straight into BoBo's story. BoBo, a person who strongly trusts cash. BoBo works hard every day and saves part of his income. He believes saving cash in the bank is the safest choice. Every month, BoBo sees his bank balance slowly grow. Those growing numbers make BoBo feel calm and secure. One day, BoBo goes out to buy bread, just like usual. Last year, this amount of cash bought a full bag of bread. This year, BoBo hands over the same amount of cash again. But this time, the seller gives him fewer breads. BoBo pauses, confused, because his cash didn't change. The bread didn't change either, only the price did. In that moment, BoBo realizes something important. His money didn't disappear, but its power did. So even though holding cash feels safe, it slowly fails to protect his daily life. That's why the real problem isn't saving, it's what he decides to keep. Cash only keeps numbers, not real-life value. Real value lives into things people actually use every day. That's why holding only cash slowly pulls you away from real value. To protect value, money must be tied to real things. This is called an asset. And the first asset people use to protect value is gold. Gold is used because it keeps buying power over time. Years later, the same gold still buys bread. And cash couldn't do this for BoBo. The reason is simple. Gold is limited. You can't create more gold whenever you want. That's why gold protects value when money loses it. Gold won't make you rich fast, but it keeps you from falling behind. Gold helps you avoid falling behind, but daily life depends on many other things. BoBo looks at his day, eating, living, using electricity, moving around. None of these happen by themselves. They all rely on real materials. For example, silver helps electronic devices and medical equipment function properly. Meanwhile, copper and nickel conduct electricity, powering machines and batteries. Without these materials, modern life slows down or stops. When life slows down, producing food and goods costs more. Higher costs mean higher prices at the store. BoBo realizes his cash doesn't control these prices. Real-world materials decide how expensive life becomes. Holding assets linked to these materials helps money keep up. BoBo doesn't buy materials to eat. He holds them to protect buying power. This is why essential commodities matter when cash loses value. After buying essential assets, BoBo still keeps some cash. Then BoBo asks a simple question: which money loses value slower? And he realizes that not all currencies lose value in the same way over time. Some countries manage money more carefully than others. Their currencies tend to hold value better over long periods. BoBo learns these are called safe haven currencies. One common example is the Swiss franc. BoBo doesn't use this money to buy bread daily. He keeps it to reduce loss when other money weakens. This way, BoBo keeps flexibility without holding only assets. Safe haven currencies are about preservation, not growth. They help money lose value more slowly over time. After holding more stable currency, BoBo still has some unused cash. He doesn't want that money to just sit still and do nothing. BoBo asks a simple question: can money grow without risky investing? That's when BoBo learns about government bonds. Buying a government bond means lending money to the government. In return, the government pays interest over time. This lets BoBo's money work instead of staying idle. Government bonds are backed by the entire country. That's why they are considered very low risk. Bonds won't make BoBo rich fast, but they protect his cash. But when BoBo invests in government bonds, he notices his money grows very slowly. So BoBo starts to wonder if there's another way to grow his money faster. He accepts that faster growth means taking more risk. That's when BoBo learns about stocks. A stock means owning a part of a company. When you own a stock, you own a small piece of that business. If the company grows, the stock price can grow much faster, and you can earn higher returns. But BoBo quickly notices something uncomfortable. Stock prices don't move smoothly. They swing up and down a lot. This constant movement is called volatility. BoBo wants growth, but he doesn't want constant stress. So BoBo looks for a calmer way to stay in stocks. That's when BoBo learns about dividends. Some companies share part of their profits as cash to owners. These regular cash payments are called dividends. Dividends are paid even when stock prices pause. This steady cash helps BoBo feel more comfortable holding stocks. Instead of choosing one stock, BoBo chooses dividend funds. Dividend funds hold many dividend-paying companies together. This spreads risk and smooths out market swings. Stocks are for long-term growth, not short-term comfort. With this asset, BoBo balances growth, income, and safety. After choosing dividend funds, BoBo pauses and looks at everything he owns. He realizes money shouldn't stay in just one place. Cash feels safe, but it quietly buys less over time. Assets move with life and hold real value. BoBo stops chasing quick wins or hiding in cash. He spreads money across assets that protect, pay, and grow. This balance helps BoBo keep up with rising prices. Money is no longer just saved, it's working for his life. BoBo doesn't rush, he adjusts step by step. Turning cash into the right assets is how value is protected.